Hello, and thank you for watching my channel. Um, just want to let you all know this video is going to be a little different from my previous crossbow kill video. I got to walk you through what's going on. I'm going to start off by the pictures that I'm showing you all. This is actually one of the properties that I have permission to hunt. I have a total of 5 properties that I hunt. And again, this is one of 5. Now, the deer that are on this property here really have not been hunted because the area that they live is a densely populated area and no one hunts in that area at all. The only person who's going to be hunting in the area is me because I'm using a crossbow. There are a bunch of houses and some farms and stuff around. Well, I went out on the 20th of September 2015 and I got to the location and I do as I always do. I always spray my boots off. I go toward the stand. And as soon as I got to the location, I crossed over the old canal. I got almost to where my stand was. And because I had to walk past the stand to set up my cameras. And I got winded. I hear the deer blowing off at me in the woods. So the first thing I do is I immediately drop the camera on the actual tripod. I let it sit. The camera's actually facing, if I'm sitting in a stand, it's facing to my right. And I don't have a chance to set up my other cameras. So I get on my stand, and again, the deer is actually calling, blowing off at me, and I proceed to basically call back to the deer. Now, this goes on for approximately 30 minutes, and the deer blows off. The deer is blowing. I'm calling. The deer's blowing off. I call. And I figured that I would be able to, get the deer to come in closer. Well, I just have to actually let y'all watch and listen to how everything took place. I think it was pretty neat. It was extremely interesting and a first for me. So I'm going to be getting into that video in just a second. I'm going to have to adjust the volume up. So again, like I said, I'm going to try to take a bunch of the noise out of it. And the mic on the actual camera is facing in the wrong direction because I had to put it down extremely quick. So like I said, it's not going to be a lot of video, but what you see, I think you'll like it. And just listen to the audio because it's going to be interesting. Alright, so this is where it gets interesting. If you look on the right side of the screen, the actual canal is to the right behind the tree line. The deer actually comes out and she'll be walking into the opening and she'll stop for a second. Well, unfortunately, I can't move because of the positioning in the tree, And it's a little hard for me to do that because I had a wrist injury that I sustained last year at work. So I had to wait. Well, she starts walking toward the tree line, and I decided to take a quartering away shot. And I hit her. She went down a couple times, which you'll watch in the video. And I thought it was a good hit. Well, I actually hit her in the neck. But I'm going to let you all see the actual shot from the actual crossbow itself. Just watch. The tracking took approximately an hour and a half. I will put some of the footage up here, and I didn't get a chance to take a lot more video because my GoPro, they all died. I apparently hit the record on the remote and it turned all the cameras on, so that's why I don't have any more footage. But I do have some pictures I'll be posting at the end of the actual video. The reason the tracking took so long because she ran off a pretty good distance, and the brush that I had to actually go through was extremely thick. I mean, it was thick. I mean, if you turned around for a second, you would forget the way you were going. It was that thick. But it was definitely a successful recovery. It was an interesting hunt. This is a first for me. I've never had a deer to blow off and the deer actually stay. Anytime that I've been winded, I've had to leave the location and come back either later that afternoon or just come back another day altogether. But this was definitely a good hunt. Hope you all enjoyed it.